Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. William Ruto has finally unveiled his cabinet. And some names are missing. Names we expected were to be incorporated in the cabinet are missing. Nanok is missing. Kivuza Kibwana is missing. Kiraitu Murungi is missing. Mike Movie Sonko and even his close associates are missing. In this video, I want us to concentrate on Mike Movie Sonko because about 1 hour ago, Sonko indeed has confirmed that William Ruto betrayed him. But he's saying he has no problem with that. He is still going to be loyal to William Ruto. That's the story I want us to dissect here to see what it means politically. Before we do that, in case you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. About 1 hour ago as I speak, Mike Sonko had this to say. Mike Sonko, there's no permanent enmity in politics. Let's embrace each other going forward. And then upon posting that, one of his fans had this to say, or rather responded, I have been promised several CS position, Saitan. And then Sonko responded, Mike Sonko, nothing wrong with that. Even Kindiki Kithure was promised DP Rigiji's job. But when he didn't get it, he remained loyal to the boss. Same applies here. My loyalty to William Samoei Ruto will still be intact to death. That's Sonko replying to one of his fans there. And the fan is just trying to mock Sonko here, in that when Sonko was joining William Ruto, Sonko told Kenyans that he was promised some cabinet secretaries. I don't know whether they were 3, that he had been promised that by William Ruto. And now today William Ruto unveiled his cabinet and Sonko got nothing. Yes. And from this reply by Mike Sonko, Sonko is indeed admitting and confirming that William Ruto has not lived up to his words. William Ruto has betrayed him. And Sonko here is also giving examples of those people William Ruto betrayed. In this case, Kithure Kindiki. He promised Kithure Kindiki Rigiji's job. Yes. So Sonko, from this response and reply, Sonko is confirming that indeed he has not been offered the cabinet secretary positions he was promised. He is admitting and confirming Ruto has betrayed him. What does that mean politically? To start with, I'm seeing a William Ruto is seeing no political value. Sonko is adding to him. And that's why most likely he has overlooked Mike Sonko. Ruto is not just seeing any political value, Sonko is adding him. In the last elections, or rather in the just concluded presidential elections, Sonko fence-sat to the last minute. And then the last minute he crossed over to Azimio. Then in a span of about 1 month, he crossed over again, or rather crossed to William Ruto's team. So Sonko was a fence-sitter who also comes out as a very opportunistic leader. I believe William Ruto has denied him these cabinet appointments because of that. He is an opportunistic and there is no political value he added to William Ruto in the just concluded elections, and even right now. He is adding William Ruto no political value. And then secondly, if if you look at Sonko, his past records have clearly demonstrated he is a politician who cannot be trusted. Nobody is ready and willing to trust him. On several occasions, he has been recording his fellow politicians, and there was even a time he recorded the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. Nobody is taking Sonko seriously. Ruto is not taking him seriously. Ruto sees Sonko as a joker. And unless Sonko changes his style and behavior, he will just be seen as a joker. No serious leader or politician will be taking him seriously. And I believe that's the reason he has been overlooked by Ruto here. And I'm not just seeing Ruto offering him or any of his close associates some government appointments. I'm just seeing it's just gone that way. And then again, I'm seeing a William Ruto who maybe is just trying to betray Mike Sonko because the Supreme Court declared Sonko unfit to hold a public office. William Ruto might be trying to use that as an excuse. But again, I'm saying that's an excuse because laws are never followed in Kenya, and even the courts giving out those laws and rulings, they are not serious about those laws and those rulings. They are not serious, about those rulings they normally give. I won't be surprised in the event William Ruto could have even picked Sonko as a cabinet secretary. Most likely the Supreme Court could have not even maybe had issues with that. In fact, I'm seeing a high possibility where the Supreme Court could have just sanitized Sonko. And I'm saying that based on Rigathi Gachagwa's case. High Court found Rigathi Gachagua to have irregularly obtained about 200 million shillings. When the case went to the Supreme Court actually allowed Rigathi Gachagua into office. In the Supreme Court sanitized Rigathi Gachagua. If Ruto could have picked Sonko, our courts could have sanitized Sonko, irrespective of the rules or verdicts that given before. And looking at Sonko again, meeting former Governor Kananu, it's also possible, and it's true, that in Kenya, there are no permanent friends or enemies in politics. Before Sonko and Kananu parted ways, I believe they were close buddies. And it's Sonko who actually fronted Kananu for the position of deputy governor. Yes. And then as Sonko fell out with President Uhuru Kenyatta, Sonko was against Kananu's assuming that post, in that Kananu was now close to Uhuru Kenyatta. I'm seeing a clever Kananu here trying to make a fool of Sonko for the second time. In this case, I'm seeing Kananu trying to reach out to Sonko for a possible connection to William Ruto. And just as Kananu, just as the way Kananu played Sonko in the case of Uhuru Kenyatta, Kananu most likely might pull that again on Mike Sonko. So Sonko should not allow to be used. Kananu most likely here wants just to use Sonko for a soft landing spot in government, after which she will dump Mike Sonko. Mike Sonko should not allow to be used for the second time. Yes, these are all opportunistic leaders here. I'm seeing Sonko being opportunistic and Kananu also being opportunistic. But Sonko should be clever not to be used again for the second time. Yes. As I conclude, it's clear again Sonko most likely joined William Ruto for protection. You know, Sonko had a lot of cases during Uhuru Kenyatta's time. And I'm seeing Sonko, who also just joined William Ruto for protection. He wants protection. And I'm not seeing Sonko going to rebel against William Ruto because of the alleged and perceived cases he might be having. I'm seeing Sonko just going to be loyal for the meantime, just as he's saying. Let me stop it there. In case you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give us a like, or rather give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to have a chat, a discussion, to share information with me, or even to support this channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number. You can channel any contribution or support to the number. God bless you, God bless Kenya. Let's meet in our next analysis.